Hello, beautiful Pisces. Welcome back to Intuitive Energies and the Tuesday reading on the 15th of February. Beautiful month, February. It's the month I was born in, and I love February. Wasn't always the case. Because I live in the cold, I always thought it'd be nice to be born in the month of February where there were actually flowers blooming. But there's flowers blooming everywhere, Pisces. You just got to know where to look for them. So, wisdom that came through age. Now, today's going to be a fun day. The reason why I say that is because we're going to finally uncovering what this beautiful King of Swords, like if you guys know, he's been showing up all of last week, just poking his head everywhere. And I even laughed on Sunday when he showed up on Spiritual Guidance Day, which is what today is, and figuring and finally going to unlock the mystery of this beautiful King of Swords has been showing up for us. And along with it, I got the Law of Attraction card. But before I do that, I'm going to go through the decks I'm using. I'm using the Law of Attraction, this card. There's already also the original Rider-Waite of all the cards that I used all week. So this is this box. There's also the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle cards. And these are from a craft store on Etsy. I think it's called Craft Cards Tarot or something like that, or anyway, it's in the links. If you go find a deck, you'll find them. There's a few that I have for, I think it's Dark Forest Tarot actually, Dark Forest Tarot and Etsy. So just click on that and you'll be able to find them if you want to purchase any of these cards. I'm not sure if she still has these. I think she might. She changes the pattern of them. They're just regular Rider-Waite and she does different variations on them so make it more interesting. All right. So next up is I hope that you guys have been going to visit my new channel, which is, oh Lord, it's such a long, I should really change the title of it because it's way too long, but it's High Vibration, Soul Inspired Healing or something. Anyway, so just, it's in the link below. I do one video every week for about 5 minutes. And this you can share with anybody. It's not just for Pisces. It's just a different way of thinking. It's like thoughts. I actually pull a whole bunch. I do a clarity spread and then do intuitive writing and then share it, okay, with music and imagery. And I really enjoy doing it. So if you haven't joined that, go ahead. It's your little dose of Jane for the world, okay? All right, and Spirit, I should give them that. Yes, absolutely. All right, so let's do this, Pisces. Let's work with these beautiful energies, okay? The King of Swords. Now, I pulled this card with the King of Swords from Law of Attraction, and I thought, there it is. That's what they're trying to tell me here. My thought manifestations enjoy a buffer time, and it's written in an attraction-based universe. There is no such thing as no. Your attention to it says yes to it. In your physical reality, things do not manifest instantly, for there's a wonderful buffer time that gives you the opportunity to redirect your attention more toward what you do want to experience. So I'm going to leap off from what we were talking about yesterday about being in an experience that you create for yourself and realizing, well, this is bigger and scarier than I thought. Okay, so you may say, I want to go on a trip, like my dream said, I want to go on a trip and I want to experience it by myself. I could make it nice, and suddenly you find yourself a little bit overwhelmed, and you're overwhelmed with your thoughts of how things used to be, how you created things before. Okay, like the thought of being alone is bad and scary and dangerous, and being alone is lonely. Not knowing where you are is scary and not fun, and all of these things. Okay, I'm just putting thoughts in there, and then this is your King of Swords going, this is what I know, this is what I've learned. Okay, so this is saying this, it's okay to feel that way, to have that initial, oh my God, this is based out of unknowing where you're going, okay? This is based on you being in a brand new spot that you've never been before, Pisces, okay? And I'm talking about this in, like, I'm using an example in particular, but please apply to wherever it needs to be applied to in your life, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean that you're You're going on a trip and you're alone, okay, in a city where you don't know. It could be just you going about your life, doing a new career, new relationship. Suddenly you feel in an uncomfortable position with knowledge of a reality that you were used to living in, okay? This is telling you, take that King of Swords. You are a master. First of all, King of Swords, he's a master of the mind. So you know well enough that you can switch this around. And this is what they're saying, okay? You enjoy a buffer time. You may start out with this thought of, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. This is brand new and I'm, sitting in this uncomfortable energy. But now it's telling you, sit back and think of it in a different way. What do you see, okay? What do you feel? What was the initial reason for you doing this in the first place? What did you want to feel? You created a yes, okay? It says your attention to it says yes to it. So you said yes to it initially. What was it about that you wanted to feel, okay? And it says in your physical reality, and this is important because this is the part where you're used to, okay? The physical reality of what we're used to is what we always see, okay? But it says that you don't need to stay in this physical manifestation of the eyes that you're looking through that are telling you that everything is dangerous instead of realizing that it's just your own fears, okay? So this is Spiritual Guidance Day, and the King of Swords is here to tell you, you're a master of your thoughts, okay? You can manifest better thoughts. You can manifest a higher view of things. So go ahead and do it. So we're going to get into our King of Swords today, and we're going to find out what this guy wants to say. Right, Nine of Swords, big surprise. Do not, okay? You want to get away from the anxiety and the fear over the problems that you're creating. Yeah, because you're taking away from your Ten of Pentacles, that's for sure. Okay, you're taking that energy away from your abundance when you're in an anxiety and fear-based mind. Okay. Right, you're blocking yourself from the stability. So this is exactly what this is saying, okay? You got to work on that. You got to work on this, okay? Get that out of there. Get it out of there. The stress, the anxiety, the insomnia, the worry, the repressed thoughts, the overthinking, the worrying, the negative thoughts taking hold, the unease causing unrest. You need to get rid of that. That's in your mind, okay? When you're a King of Swords, they're telling you, he's the king, he's the master. You can tell this lower form energy of anxiety to go, all right, this is enough. You had your minute. Yes, we're in an unknown, okay? But you are a brilliant, shining zephyr. You are able to take one step in front of the other. If you have brought, I'm talking about my dream yesterday, it's important that you kind of follow the videos because sometimes I'll be referring to what Spirit has brought in for me to use as an example. So just letting you know. Sorry, that's just the way I work. So in this dream where I was afraid, I had too much stuff, I didn't know what to do, well, it's time to clear out the stuff. It's time to think I'm abundant with just a few things, just because I brought my entire world with me and now it's bogging me down. This doesn't feel like I have everything. This is not making me feel secure when there are too many things for me to look at and I'm afraid that somebody's going to steal it, or I'm taking room, or it's taking too much time and I'm going to miss appointments or get-togethers or, dinner reservations because I'm just so constricted by my stuff, okay? Bring the stuff that makes you feel secure. So this is talking again about the stuff, the things that can't be taken away from you. I was talking about that this week, and we're talking about it again, okay? These are the things that cannot be taken away from you. And your hope, your dedication, okay, your love, your determination, your survival instinct, your imagination, okay? You see the beauty in yourself. You see the beautiful stories you create, the strength inside of you, okay? How you can find a happier place for yourself. These are your abundant things that you're forgetting about, living in this anxiety. So the King of Swords is telling you, you have this. You have the master of your mind. It isn't too late for you to find a better way. And the better way is going to bring you stability and unblock you right here. Okay, this Emperor is going to come in, make you feel stable in any situation. You could be standing in the middle of a different country with no idea of what's going on, but you have your perception, you have your intuition, and you have your brain. Okay? You're not suddenly just this, entity that has no experience. You do. You have experience. Take one foot at a time and start your journey. Start your path. Okay? I did not take of this, so I will. In all my excited of the King of Swords, I never took an oracle card, so let's take an oracle card now. Let's appreciate the back of these cards for a minute. It's an archway going through. It's just, yeah, okay. Alright, so let's grab one of these and see. Aha. Oh, the Desert Picnic. Okay, survival, false promises. I love this. This is, again, the narrative that you're making for yourself, right? The Desert Prince, he's got a sword and he's a prince. You know who that is. That's the Page of Swords. Okay, don't let the Page of Swords tell you where you're going, what you're doing. He has no experience. He's making you believe you have zero wisdom and that you don't know what you're doing. You do. You do. You had enough inside of you to get you on this path, to get you going. Okay? Something inside of you said, you're ready for this. You can do this. Okay, so when you stumble upon the Desert Prince, you receive a gift. The plant life that exists in a desert environment is well defended, tough, and succulent, even though it gets little or no water. Remember what I was talking about, the desert conditions? What's new for you and scary is habitual for people, for others. That's what I was telling you. It's so funny that they're saying desert here. Anyway, no coincidence. Okay. In spite of external conditions, extraordinary life can form and thrive. Absolutely. Right? You can form and thrive in any condition. You just have to believe it. Be tough, have courage. There's that courage card from yesterday, the strength card. Dare to dream no matter what the circumstances. It may seem to be a hard time, but not only will you survive, you will thrive. In spite of conditions, you'll succeed. Okay? And it says sometimes these spells are also true of the test of faith and courage. Expect nothing less than what is in your most precious dreams and watch miracles manifest. Dreams, that beautiful Prince of Cups that we had yesterday, your true self. Okay? There you go. So it says also in the thing, don't be fooled by this Desert Prince. Okay? I like that. Don't be fooled by the mirage. I love that. Okay? Sometimes you can't see the truth because your thirst for achievement and recognition may blind you for the true nature of your situation, or just the fact that you're figuring that it was going to be wonderful, everything was going to be in place, that there'd be no work required, that you'd start this new journey and it's like everything just fell into place. No, life isn't that way. I'm sorry, Pisces. It's not. You create what you want in your life, okay? I love this card. This is so fitting. It's so fitting. Okay? I love this King of Swords. He finally explained himself properly. He is your tool. He's your tool to finding your way, okay? Don't deceive yourself is what I'm hearing here. Do not deceive yourself into thinking that it is harder or worse than as you're imagining it. Well, we are the people who imagine things, so you can't blame us too much. But imagine better, Pisces, okay? There you go. I have the Lover's card. What else what other energy spiritually can you work on? The Lovers. It's a major arcana. It's higher than the Two of Cups. To me, they're similar, but this is like the big guns, the big one, telling you this is the one that you have to focus on. These Lovers. The ones they want you to commit to this, focusing yourself on your energy and getting out of these terrible fits of anxiety that you're throwing yourself into. Right. Okay. Take a break of always trying to find like that carrot, okay? If you're not hungry for the carrot and you see it and you know it's in the distance and you know you're going to get to it, okay, just walk with it. Don't always be so focused on the end of the journey. Enjoy what's around you. Take a break, okay? Like I said, if she upgraded your room, like I said yesterday in my reading, if she upgraded your hotel room and gave you a jacuzzi, go sit in a jacuzzi for a while, okay? You know, buy yourself a little glass of wine or a little drink or whatever and just chill, relax, enjoy the thing, okay? So you have the 9 and, oh, these are like, yeah. Get out of the wounded, persevering, blocking mode. This is all this, okay? They want you to get out of this. You're almost there. You're there, actually. You have walked into your new journey. You're doing your new thing. And now suddenly you're going, oh, this is different than what I thought. So I'm just kind of, you know, I'm going to, woof. Maybe I'm standing alone here and I'm what's going to happen, okay? It's like cold feet all of a sudden. It's not exactly what you envisioned, you know. There wasn't like mood music in the background, you know. They're saying there's not Jane standing beside you going, yes, you can do it. I don't suddenly appear and go, yes, you're on the right track. No, you can do this. You're fine. Okay, everything is okay. Everything is okay. And trust me, Pisces, I'm really not making fun of you. When I had that dream yesterday, I felt like it. I felt all the, what was it yesterday? It was the day before, but I felt all the emotions that were needed to be felt. Those that insecurity was the biggest one. So insecure at not recognizing the situation. Not to have the, oh, I've done this before and I know all the answers. That was the biggest one. That was scary. It was scary for me. And it was scary that I had nobody to bounce it off of. But I did. I did eventually. I did bounce it off of somebody and took the gift that was offered. Okay? She wasn't going to hold my hand and guide me, but she gave me some really great information and upgraded my room. Fantastic. She wanted me to feel comfortable. Okay? I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to know that the King of Swords is telling you, you have all you need to change this. The Page of Swords has no place here. Okay? Alright, so let's see. Right. So it's time for you to assess. That's exactly it. Assess what you're going through. Stop and go, okay, I've panicked enough. This is a new journey. Let's work on it, okay? Right. Defend yourself. Okay? Defend your right to have a better mindset. Defend yourself. Just get on that hill and go, okay, that's enough of that. Okay, I'm going to persevere. It's all about perseverance. See a lot of, suddenly I'm seeing a lot of, yeah, I've seen a lot of fire energy. Yeah, I was about to say that and they both come out. I don't know why they're throwing me double cards on the last row, but we'll take them. Okay? Right. The Judgment card comes in the end. So, review. It's a review. Review what you're doing here to yourself. Okay? You're accountable for your choices and your behaviors. Remember that. This is what you're not seeing. You're accountable for those choices and the behaviors that you put forward in any journey that you're going into. Unless something is happening directly to you that is showing you that something bad is going to happen. That is a danger situation. Everything else is perception. Remember that. Okay? So we cause ourselves a whole bunch of stress for nothing. Inside of our own minds. We make everything fall apart around us before it ever does. And this is a part that's going to, it's not only sometimes just, it's, oh, I had the word, and then they go so fast. Okay, it's so self-defeating, okay? It's also destructive. This is what they're saying. It's destructive to your body. It's destructive to your soul. It makes you just, I don't know, it's just destructive, Pisces. You don't need this, okay? Take control of your mind. King of Swords, okay? You sit yourself down and go, oh, I've got this. Oh, I know I'm doing this to myself. Why am I doing this to myself? Okay? Fear. Fear of what? Fear of the unknown. Okay? Well, at one point in time, we all have to deal with the unknown. Whether it's self-imposed or not. We have to deal with the unknown. So it's time for you to just let that go and work on feeling a lot better. Okay? These are telling me read this. Reconnect to the celebration part of you and the spark that brought you here. Okay, this is what they want you to look at. Defend yourself. Defend yourself into a better feeling. Okay, assess this. Defend yourself into a better feeling. It's not what you're seeing. The Judgment card. You are accountable for the choices and behaviors that you bring forward. Take care to have better ones. Better ones. Better. Okay? Yes, I'm your cheerleader. Yes, we must do better. So, no more anxiety. Back into harmony. Assess this and fix it. Okay? Switch these emotions. Right here. Not concentrate so much on the end part. It's coming. You're there. Okay? You're on your way. You're on your trip. You took your trip. You booked your trip. You had the hotel room. You're there. You're beginning. You have accomplished it. Okay? Now it's time for you to relax, rest, and defend yourself in this position that you have taken, that you took a decision on way back when, that you said that this is what I wanted now. Okay? Believe in yourself. So important, believe in yourself, okay? In order to bring back the stability and remove the blocks, you have to get out of these, ooh, maybe I made a mistake, and then suddenly you're like the wounded, like, oh no, everybody's out to get me, or I shouldn't have done this. Unblock yourself from this. Go back into the point where you've come this far. You have more to go. Time to assess and look forward. This is always the assess and keep moving, okay? Reflect on where you are and where you want to go. Remember the spark that brought you here. So there you go. At the heart of you, rest. Take some rest, okay? Give yourself a break. This is give yourself a break. A lot of this is residual stuff, okay? Residual stuff from your upbringing, your conditioning, all your life that you've lived a certain way, okay? So remember that. All right, so this is your early morning reading for spiritual guidance from Spirit, of course. And this day two, it was always about what Spirit wants you to look at. We go really in. And I'm going to do the extended later on for you, Pisces. I hope you've enjoyed this. I did. It's there's a lot of mental stuff going on here, but it's the internal fight that you have with yourself. These are the things that stop you from moving forward or stop you as you're moving forward. So that's why we're looking at them, because you're wandering now. You're wandering free like a little helpless child in the very beginning of their journey going, I don't know what I'm doing. And it's okay. It's okay. You can refocus, redirect at any time. Take care, Pisces. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings as always. Big hug around you. Everything is good. You're going deep into February, and we know what that means. I will see you later for the extended. Take care.